From Australia, our guest live here on NFL Network's draft coverage, Jordan Mailata of the South Sydney Rabbitohs.
Thank you.
Good to see you.
Thank you for having me. It's an honor to be here.
You bet. Why do you want to play National Football League football?
It's a fun sport, you know. Why not? Why not give it a try? Only being 21 years of age, thought give it a try. I'm still young. Also, I didn't realize how athletic the sport was, so I guess choosing to make the choice to come here, I've not regretted it one bit. So it's been an absolute brainstorm of an experience.
So let's take this a step back. First of all, what's a rabbitoh?
It's pretty much a rabbit. Just called a rabbitoh.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not sure who came up with that name, but it's pretty much a rabbit.
And if you when did this whole process start? I mean, why? How?
Towards the end of my rugby last year, composed a little highlight video, and as a backup, just to figure out what I was going to do with my life. Kind of, my agent knew some NFL people who run this international program, and I was fortunate enough to get their attention. And next thing you know, they've flown me out to LA last November, and I've worked out for them. And then next thing you know, I'm fortunate enough to get on the program, start training in Bradenton for the last 3 to 4 months, trying to pick up the game of football. I know I'm far behind, but it's a challenge, and it's something that I knew that I had to take on. So
I want to know, I don't watch a ton of rugby, but when I look at your highlights, you're enormous. Is anybody close to your size that you play rugby against? Because this looks like you're playing with kids. You are so massive out here running over these poor guys.
I was considered one of the biggest rugby league players.
Is there anybody bigger than you that plays rugby?
One of the biggest. Who else is there?
There is one guy, but but he's about like 270 pounds.
Right. So they're talking to you about playing offensive line? Is that? I look at you with your movement skills, and you look like a friggin' tight end to me, man. You got big hands. Can you catch?
Of course I can catch. In rugby league, we have to pass the ball.
So why don't you say, dude, split me out wide. Let's go.
I'm enjoying my time at offensive tackle. So
this is what I want you to do.
Yes, sir.
When you get in the meeting room with Jeff Stoutland, the offensive line coach,
yes,
I just want you to stand up in front and say, you know, guys, I don't need to be a lineman. I'm a tight end. Just get up and just walk out.
See how that works?
Yeah. Nice.
Well, we'll see how that goes. I don't know if that's going to go down well, but
see, he caught that. He caught that right in the beginning.
Yeah, he's gone.
Listen,
now.
With your experience now, getting on the radar where NFL football becomes an option. Jared Hayne, who had come over and played for the San Francisco 49ers and then came back to rugby. Do you know him? Have you had any experience talking to him about his experience here? Have you accumulated any knowledge in that direction?
Unfortunately, I do not know Jared Hayne personally. We haven't really connected, so I'm sure now we might have a few
just wondering,
words.
since he came and did it for a couple of seasons, maybe you might be able to accumulate some.
Okay, so let's get down to it here. Did Russell Crowe sign your checks?
Oh my God, Rusty, great bloke. Let me start off by saying that he's a great bloke.
His friends call him Rusty.
So he's a great bloke, and I'm not sure if he signs the checks, but
okay,
somebody does.
Okay. Secondly, what do you know about Philadelphia?
Well, one fact that Jeff Stoutland keeps reiterating to me is that they're the Super Bowl champions. So it's one thing that he keeps saying. I need to learn my history, and something that I need to take on.
How much do you know about football? I mean, do you know the rules? What are you comfortable with?
So I've been learning football, the fundamentals of it for the last 3-4 months. So I think before
draft
I came...
card. I don't want you to lose your draft.
Have you worked with Coach Stoutland at all?
Yes, so I had a pro day about a couple weeks ago, maybe 3-4 weeks.
What did he reinforce to you as like the number 1 or 2 things you've got to kind of get under control?
It's my explosiveness. Trying to have that more body power just to keep driving your legs.
Keep those drop the hips,
especially
bend
the hips.
The knees.
So it's one thing that he kept on saying.
Has he told you anything about who you're going to be seeing when you get to practice there with the Philadelphia Eagles on that defensive line with all the talent they've got there?
No, I'm sure we're going to talk about it tonight. He's going to give me a call tonight, and going to talk about it. So.
We got to get you to stand up here because I'm wondering if the one guy that maybe makes Cam Newton look little as a quarterback might be this guy right here. Wow.
A big thanks to a big man.
Thank you. Thank you
to
for having
see
me.
you.
Wish you well, man.
Congratulations to
Jordan
you.
Mailata.